I hit the table. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am beyond excited to make this video today. I'll try to keep it as short as possible, but I have recently been going through a bit of a change in my makeup routine. As you all know, I wear makeup every day for the most part. I don't wear a ton of makeup, but it's enough to where I want to make sure that I'm taking good care of my face and making sure I'm putting on the best products for my skin type. So I've been switching out some of my products recently, most of them actually, and been adding to my collection of makeup, and I wanted to kind of show that to you guys today and show you what my old products are, what my new products are, and I'm just beyond excited about this transformation that I'm going through. I love makeup so much. I'm not great at it, but I love it so much. And so the fact that I'm investing in some of these better products is just, it's been a journey and I've absolutely loved it, and I'm so excited to share it with you guys. So as I said, I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. What I think is the best way to go through this is just kind of go through my makeup routine as I normally would and show you the products that I use versus the products that I'm switching to. I think that's just going to be the most efficient way to do this. So let's get started. I first want to start out with brushes because I don't have a ton of brushes, so I just kind of want to get them out of the way. So these are the brushes that I originally had. I had 4 brushes, 2 eyeshadow brushes, 1 powder brush, and a foundation brush. I am still keeping all of these. I just added to my collection a little bit. All of these are from e.l.f. This is just a complexion brush that I use for my powder foundation, my blush, all that fun stuff. Then I have my foundation brush, which is a flat foundation brush. I don't use a beauty blender like a lot of people do. I am not going for that type of look. I go for a more natural look because I want as much of my natural skin to show through, because again, I don't wear a ton of makeup and I want it to look that way. So this does exactly what I need it to. It's easy and not very expensive. And then I had 2 eyeshadow brushes. This one is just a blending brush, just your average little blending brush. I used this basically for every step in my eyeshadow process. And then this is an eye crease brush, so just a little bit smaller version of that. So I actually got 4 new brushes. These are from Morphe. And I'm beyond excited because these are just so much better quality than my e.l.f. brushes. Again, I'm still going to be using my e.l.f. brushes. These are just a little bit better. So first I got the M433, which is another blending brush, just a blending crease brush. It's a lot bigger and I think it'll do a much better job than what I have. Next I have the M149, which is a very, very tiny bullet brush. This is going to be for like the inner corner eyeshadows and then up here, and then if I'm feeling fun, if I'm feeling like it, it goes for underneath the eye. Next I have the M506, which is just a crease brush to go up in this region up here. And then my last one I have is the M224, which is supposed to be used to kind of like clean up your eyebrows a little bit, clean up your winged liner a little bit, and also, if I'm really feeling like it, it can be used to put concealer on the eyelid and all that sort of thing. So those are all my brushes now. I'm very excited that I have a lot more brushes now and it actually looks like I'm kind of trying. So there's those. So the first step in my makeup routine would be foundation. So this is what I was using before, just the CoverGirl Clean Matte Concealer. I was using 510, which is Classic Ivory, and it wasn't my favorite thing. I was never really a fan of it. I liked the coverage that it gave for the most part, but it wore down after a couple hours and my grease was popping through because I have very oily skin. That's part of the reason we made a lot of changes. I have very oily skin. So this just was not doing the job for me. I think it works for some people, but for me, not really. So I switched to the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in Natural Ivory, or 112, and this is supposed to last for 7 to 8 hours. I think this is just going to work a lot better than what I had before, so I'm very excited to try it out, and it was This usually retails for about $6 and this retails for about $6 as well. Same price for the exact same amount, but hopefully this will work a little bit better. So I did not change out my concealer, and that's mostly because I don't use concealer a lot of the time, so I don't feel the need to buy a new one. This concealer is so old, so do not judge me. I don't even know what type of concealer it is. I know it's CoverGirl, but that's about it. Because it is just so worn down. You can't even read the label anymore. But I just use a CoverGirl concealer and it works just fine for me. So next I would use a powder to set my face. So I was using the CoverGirl. I usually use it in the oil-free. That's what this was. This is like an oil-free foundation. But they were out when I went. So this is just their regular powder foundation, again in Classic Ivory. And same thing with the foundation. My grease was just peeking through within a few hours and it just wasn't doing it for me, and I'm very tired of it, so yeah. So I switched to this, which is a loose setting face powder by, correct me if I pronounce this wrong, Coty Airspun. This is in Naturally Neutral shade. I like the loose setting powders a little bit better, and so I'm very excited to try this out and see how it works. I think it's going to work a lot better. This is supposed to last longer than this, so I'm very excited to try it out, and I've seen a lot of makeup artists recommend this as a drugstore product, so yeah. So next is a step that I'm actually changing. I used to fill in my brows, if I filled in my brows, I used to fill them in with just a dark brown eyeshadow, but that wasn't really doing the trick anymore and left my eyebrows a little thick. So I went out and bought an eyebrow pencil. This is the Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil in Hazel. Just your everyday eyebrow pencil with a little brush at the top. I don't fill in my eyebrows often, only when I'm like going out or need to look nice. This isn't a huge step in my makeup routine, but nice to have anyway. So this is another product that I'm not changing, but it's because I'm very happy with it and I think it works wonders. This was given to me, I think at a Christmas or something. This is a Sephora blush in Flirt It Up. I think it works absolutely amazing, and I've had this since like sophomore year of high school, and there's still a ton in here. The design that they printed in the top is still in it, and I use this like daily, so this is gonna last me a while and I love it, so I'm good with that. Next is eyeshadow. This is the part that I've been the most excited for. So I did have some eyeshadow palettes beforehand, but I've never actually bought my own eyeshadow palette, ever. What I had before, I never ever used this one because I just don't love it. It is the Love Your Selfie eyeshadow palette. I don't think I ever used it. So this is the palette. It has like everything in it. This has mascara in it, which is so old. I've had this since like, again, sophomore year. It's bad by now. There's no way. It has this lip gloss in it, which I've never tried. I don't wear lipstick or lip gloss or anything, so no reason. Then there's a bronzer, a blush, and an illuminating powder. Never used those, and this blush looks really dark for me. Then it has these different eyeshadows. I like this filter color. I might use that, but other than that, I've just never used this palette and I don't love it. The eyeshadow palette that I do use is the Ulta Beauty eyeshadow palette. This was given to me last year by one of my roommates. I don't know why she didn't want it anymore, but I gladly took it since it was from Ulta and I don't go to Ulta to buy things. So this is the palette. It has some gorgeous colors in it. Obviously I use this one quite a bit. I tend to pair these three colors together. The Bone, Truffle, and Walnut, and then Punch, Innocence, and Romantic. So the pinky shades. And then the Brownie was what I was using for my eyebrows, but wasn't working out. So I do love this palette and I will continue to use it. I just needed something extra. So this is the product that I am beyond excited for. I bought my first eyeshadow palette and I am absolutely in love with it and cannot wait to try it out. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm very excited for when I do. Getting this in the mail was the best day ever. I got it on Saturday, this past Saturday, and whew, I was so excited. And I've been waiting to show it to you, so I haven't used it, so I'm very excited to show it to you right now. It is Morphe 5D palette. This is the Day Slayer palette, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. They are so pigmented. Look at these gorgeous colors. There's some matte colors in there, and there's also some shimmer shadows. They're just gorgeous, and I cannot wait to try these out because I am a huge fan of the pinky orangey colors on my eyes, and there's also some browns in here which I also really like on my eyes, and so this palette is just made for me. This was definitely a good purchase, and this was only $15 on the Morphe website. So basically $1 for each shadow, which is amazing. This was a good buy and I cannot wait to use it. So next, I'm moving on to eyeliner. I wear winged eyeliner every single day. I'm actually in love with the new eyeliner that I bought. I was using a pencil eyeliner, which I absolutely hated for the longest time, but was too afraid to switch to a liquid eyeliner. The eyeliner that I was using before was the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus in Black Onyx. It did its job essentially, but by the end of the day it smudged down in this region and it looked really awful. It looked like a raccoon by the end of the day. I was just not loving this, and so I switched the L'Oreal Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner, which I am in love with. I mean, I'm wearing it right now and it does not run down my eye by the end of the day. It stays in place all day and it doesn't fade, which is exactly what I need. And so this has just been a lifesaver and I absolutely love it. This was actually the first purchase I made in my makeup transformation, and I've been absolutely in love with the results. It kind of inspired the rest of this. I mean, this tip is just so thin and the color just goes on so smoothly, and I love it so much. So next is a product that I'm also not switching. I probably should, but I'm not going to because I'm cheap and whatever. It is the e.l.f. Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara. It is $3 and it does its job, so I'm cool with it and it lasts a while and I see no reason to replace it, so I'm not going to. So that's what I use every day. I enjoy it. I don't want like screaming eyelashes because again, I want a natural-ish look. So that's my makeup routine every day. I don't always use eyeshadow. I do sometimes, but I'm obviously not wearing it right now. It tends to just be foundation, powder, blush, eyeliner, and mascara. And that's my makeup routine every day. That's how you achieve this look. Now to take off my makeup, this is a switch that was gonna happen whether I did this transformation or not because I hated what I was using before. I absolutely hated it. So what I used before was these Neutrogena oil-free cleansing wipes, and I'm getting through the package because I'm not a wasteful person, and so I'm using the rest of these up. It doesn't feel like there's very many left, so thank goodness for that. This says it's pink grapefruit scented and for acne prone skin. I do have very oily skin, as I said before. I get a lot of acne in my T-zone a lot of the times. Thank goodness I'm kind of clear right now, so. But I despise these wipes. These wipes do not like my skin. They burn my skin. I might be allergic to them. I don't know, but they don't feel good. They hurt my skin. They make my eyes water, and I have to take off my eye makeup, which it doesn't work. So I am done with these wipes. I tried them out once. This was the first time I bought them and I do not like them. I'm making the switch because no, I'm done with them. I switched. I haven't tried this out yet, but I'm very excited to. This has gotten good reviews and I'm very excited for it. This is the Garnier Skin Active Makeup Remover. They call it cleansing water. It says it's all-in-one mattifying, removes makeup and cleanses and purifies pores. No rinse, no harsh rubbing, and it's for oily skin, which is what I need. This looks like it'll last so much longer because this only comes with 25 wipes and this looks like it'll last a lot longer than that, thank goodness. And I think this was about $1 or $2 more expensive, which is so worth it in the long run. So I'm using up the rest of those wipes. As I said, not a wasteful person. And then I'm very excited to try this out and hopefully it'll be nicer in my face. So hopefully that video wasn't forever long. I was just very excited to show off what my makeup transformation was looking like, and I am beyond excited to try out some of these new products, especially that little Morphe palette right there. I mean, yeah. I'm hoping, I'm not good at makeup. I'm really not. Even though I put on my winged eyeliner every day, I'm not good at makeup. But I would maybe like to try some makeup videos in the future. Like there's that makeup trend going around that's like, I tried to follow so-and-so's makeup tutorial. Maybe I'll try that because I do have some beauty gurus that I follow on YouTube that I would love to try to copy their looks. So maybe in the future we'll do that. No promises, but maybe. So yeah, let me know if you like this sort of content from me, if you want to see more of this sort of thing, or if you absolutely hate it and I should never do another makeup video again. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, God loves you, and so do I. Bye!